Okay, we'll fill you in on the backstory. I'm down here at Barb's. She's my neighbor. Real nice lady. She does my website and stuff. So I help her with her bees. But anyway, she got some new equipment, and when she was down there buying it, or over there buying it, I guess, the guy come in with a swarm and asked her if she wanted it. That was 2 weeks ago. Well, they filled out the brand new foundation, and now they're getting ready to swarm themselves. They got multiple swarm cells in there. I looked at them yesterday. They had that entrance reducer in there. I think it was getting them hot, and they were kind of pissy. But today they seem a lot better. Well, plus I got smoke. I didn't have smoke yesterday, but anyway. So we're gonna make some splits here. I told her we could make splits or make honey, one or the other. So she went and bought more equipment, and it's really nice equipment. We're gonna make some splits here. We'll see how it goes. Nice looking bees. We'll probably check the mites, see what they're doing. You can see these have only been in there 2 weeks. It was all brand new foundation too. But see the swarm cells? These are swarm cells. They're trying to make a new queen. What happens is they don't let her lay. They just keep headbutting her so she can't lay. And then once they seal these, they'll actually drive her out of the hive. And seeing she hasn't laid in a little while, she can fly again. So she'll fly up like in a tree, like one of these pine trees or something, to hang there for a while until they figure out where they're going to move the swarm to. So actually there'll be multiple swarms. There'll be one big swarm and then a bunch of after swarms, or cast swarms they're called. And the whole thing could swarm away if we let it. Sometimes they just swarm a little, sometimes they swarm a lot. So we're just going to set this aside for now. A lot of the bees will fly back. I would like to find a queen. Yeah, it's all baby bees. All this cap stuff, that's all brood. That's a really nice looking brood frame right there. So we will set that aside. Actually, I'll just set it in the back. This is a food frame here. It's all honey. It's all honey. Actually, I could tell what kind of honey it is just by tasting it. Let's see here. Definitely basswood. That is basswood. And this one's got some swarm cells on it too. I have a scattered brood pattern here on that one. Oh, there's the queen. Look, she's even marked. Looks like a Russian queen, don't it? I bet you that is a Russian. She's marked. Russians, that's how they deal with mites, is they swarm a lot. So I bet you that's a Russian queen. I bet you. Can you see her? Just a little short dude, not very big. Probably young, I imagine. This here's queen there. Right there. Alright, we're going to put her in this box. Just have to remember we put the queen in that one. There's another beautiful frame. Look at that. Really nice lane pattern. That's all baby bees right there. There's one with a nice swarm cell, so we'll take this one. It don't leave a whole lot left, does it? We need a food frame for them. That's what they call a pollen frame. Sometimes the pattern's all doesn't look good because they're storing nectar and pollen, so you gotta look close. It could be a reason it's not all brood like this one. They got honey, pollen, and everything else. Some other frames are just all broods. I don't think they're being mean at all. They just need a little smoke. Ow! Then I get stung. Ow. Actually, this one don't have a cell on it, so we kind of need a cell for that last one. No wonder they won. This one don't have a cell either. We'll leave this one. There you go. And how many we got in these? Actually, there was a cell in that other one over here. Sorry, guys. Alright, this one's got a nice cell. Nice cell right there. So we'll use that one. A lot of these bees will fly back tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll give them that one. That one's kind of a food frame. Alrighty. I'll explain what I did. This split over here, we put the queen 2 brood frames and a food frame. We took everything out of here. We didn't actually. I need another food frame. I don't have it. I'll have to bring one, or maybe you know what? I can get one out of one of those other hives actually. So we got 2 brood frames in that one with cells, swarm cells. That one there's got swarm cells, and 2 frames and a food frame. 2 frames of brood. So now we got to rebuild this one. We'll have to put it on. Bees always work up better than they do down, so. And then I'm going to dig through that just to see what's going on. We don't want to leave 20 queen cells in there. That's all honey there. Beautiful honey there. I mean, granted, these things have only been there 2 weeks. Look at it, it's all honey. Honey. Got some cross combing in here. That's pretty common. You're drawing out new foundation. That's cross combing. But we can use that to look for mites, you know. Just dig through it. I'm not seeing any mites. There's more cells right here. We're gonna get rid of those. I don't see no mites. Clean that up, leave a little wax on there. We got some more cross combing. I think I'll leave this one because it's got the queen cells. Let's go ahead and leave those in there. Fix all the comb. Oh yeah, there's lots of bees in there. Okay. More cross comb. You just take it and do that. I bet you that guy sells Russian bees, I bet. What I'll do is once they draw this out, I'll flip the boxes again and I'll shake the bees off those medium frames, and I'll put a queen excluder. Because we don't want brood in our honey supers, obviously, right? So, but we're going to use that just temporary. We're going to move it. He should hopefully pull these right out.
Now we got to remember to get a food frame for that end one. If not, we'll have to feed them. There's no point in feeding them, even though they are feeding them honey. It's kind of expensive feeding them honey, and you can always sell the honey. It's some of the finest honey in the world right here. Beautiful. Actually, basswood or linden is considered medical. So you got the bees right here. You just kind of go like this, sweep them off. Got some on the lid. Just want to knock them in front of the hive. These guys will all work their way in there. Don't worry about them. Alright, let's see if we can find a food frame. These are the bees I brought her down a couple weeks ago. Actually, we probably could set this one up to do honey. That's what we'll do. That way she's got one hive making honey, at least. That's what we'll do. We'll set these up for doing honey. Let me show you how to do that. Let me smoke them. We gotta make sure the queen ain't up in here, you know. We want to get a medium or a deep frame of honey out of the bottom, and then we're gonna shake these down. Now we'll put them other supers. That one just got drawed. Really no honey in it yet. This one's got some honey in it. Honey. We just want to make sure that we don't have the queen up here. More honey. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Up, cross comb. Time to look for mites. No mites. Clean it off. They'll fix it. Anytime you got new foundation, you're going to probably get some little cross combers. Ooh, that one had wet nectar shaking out of it. What they do is they bring in nectar, and then they dry it down, cure it, and it's called honey. So we just want to get a food frame out of there. That's all. Yeah, a little brood frame won't hurt anything either. But we really don't want to take from this one because we want this one to make honey. There's the queen. It's a buckfast queen. I know she's marked yellow, but she's this year's queen. They got handles on them. See that? It'd be nice to find a food frame. It looks like it's all doggone brood. This hive's gonna be huge in a couple weeks. Generally, your honey frames will be on the outside. There we go. That's a nice pollen frame. It's got a little bit of larva in it, but it's also got quite a bit of food in it. Okie dokie. So what I'll do is I'll checkerboard these in so they draw them out faster. That's what they call checkerboarding. This thing's packed. Yeah, you gotta have a real nice strong yard here, because once we do the honey, and then we can, what we'll do is we'll go through and we'll even out everything. We're going to put a queen excluder. This is kind of a basic video. I don't really make basic videos, but hopefully this will help people with less experience. This is a 10 frame excluder. No big deal. So what? It'll hang over a little bit. Hopefully nobody snags their bee suit on it. Then we're going to do the same thing with the honey frames. We're going to checkerboard them in. Let's throw a few in here. If you're doing brand new foundation, you need something to draw them up. Alright, so that's checkerboarded in. Throw a couple drawn in there. Now the queen won't be able to get up here, so we'll just have nice clean honey is what we'll have. If not, you try to extract it, and you got a bunch of brood. You don't want that. You want just honey in your honey frames. Pollen in your honey frames can even be kind of a problem. But you're like, why ain't my honey clear? Well, because it's got pollen on it. But it's more healthy if you ask me. So, alright. Want to keep them centered and tight together. Let's cross comb it. So let me explain what we did here. We took that hive that was 2 weeks old that for some reason swarmed. I suspect that's a Russian queen. We split it up. Actually, USDA went and got those queens from Russia, Eastern Russia. They're mite resistant. They don't have no problem with mites. So we put the queen in this one and 2 frames of brood and a food frame. This one here, we broke down to pretty much nothing. We left it's got brood in the bottom box, so some cells. They'll make a new one. This one here, we turned into a honey production hive. It's already starting to make honey. Checkerboarded, shook them down, put in a queen excluder, checkerboarded new frames, the drawn frames. That one there I just started yesterday. So it's got a couple frames of brood in it. I still got to bring a queen over. This one here, we put in 2 frames of brood, a pound frame, a food frame with some honey on it and stuff. This one here is just a 3 frame split, 2 frames of brood with a queen cell. So we'll come check these in a couple weeks. See, they're just starting to seal them now. So I don't know, I'll do the math later. We can always give them a queen. So she went from 2 to 4 to 2, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 7 now. Awesome. This will put a smile on her face. I know she's had some medical treatment done today. She ain't feeling too good. So everybody wish Barb feel better. Most people wouldn't even work if they had her medical issues, but she does a really good job. Alrighty. Well. Is that what they call an artificial swarm? I don't know, we moved the queen. So they should be happy. They're in a new box. That's what they wanted, right? So we helped them out. Don't worry about bees like that. They'll figure it out. I mean, you could sweep them. You could just do this. Get it going a little faster, say it's going to rain or something, but you really don't need to. I think that's pretty much it. We got a 7 in here now. Huh, this is going to be like a regular yard for me to work now. I bet we end up throwing this whole little thing up. Maybe that's why she built it. I guess she wants more hives. She got them. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good day. Everybody love each other, okay? Be happy. You know, respect your neighbors. Everybody, too much hate.